Now, in our earlier class, we have been discussing about entropy, how it is related to the second law of thermodynamics, how entropy changes in the reversible and irreversible process, as well as the variation of entropy in isothermal and adiabatic process, and also in free expansion also. Now today we continue our game with the entropy. So let us see how the entropy of the universe varies. The entropy of the universe. So, in the universe, there are only two types of reactions are possible, either reversible reactions or irreversible reactions. Therefore, there will be two types of reactions. All cyclic process in the universe are reversible. These cyclic processes are reversible and it will be occurring in a slow manner. As we said earlier, in all reversible process, entropy is constant. This we have verified in the previous classes. And in the case of non-cyclic process that takes place in the universe, non-cyclic processes are irreversible. The converse are also true. Irreversible processes are not cyclic. Therefore, non-cyclic. Non-cyclic process are irreversible. In all irreversible process, entropy increases.
Okay, sir.
Entropy increases. So there are only two possibilities for thermodynamical reactions to take place. One is either reversible or irreversible. Therefore, all thermodynamic processes in the universe are either reversible or irreversible. Most of the reactions are irreversible, some reactions are reversible. So, if we combine both of them, then any reaction, any thermodynamic process must take place either reversible or irreversible. So, in reversible process, the entropy is constant, and in irreversible process, entropy will be increasing. So, in irreversible process, entropy increases and in reversible process entropy does not change. There are only two possibilities for entropy. It should either increase or remain constant, but it will never decrease in the any thermodynamic process. Therefore, it should either increase or remain constant. If you combine these two, then it will never decrease. It will never decrease. So, for maximum possible extent, it may remain constant or it will be goes on increasing. Therefore, all processes in the universe takes place in the increasing direction of entropy. In the increasing direction of entropy. That means the direction of entropy. That means the reactions takes place so as to increase the entropy of the system, but the reaction, that process will never occur in the direction of decreasing entropy. Therefore, for all thermodynamic processes in the universe, the entropy will increase, or another way, or in the direction of decreasing energy. In the direction of decreasing energy. So the systems occurs to reduce their energy and to increase their entropy. For that, we have given a number of examples in our earlier classes. Now, let us calculate the change in entropy in the case of ice when it melted into steel. So, calculate change in entropy when ice changes into steel. We shall calculate the change in entropy when ice is converted into steel. Let 1 gram of ice at 0 degree centigrade is converted into steel at 100 degrees centigrade. How this process takes place? When heat is supplied, ice changes into ice at 0 degree centigrade changes into water at 0 degree centigrade. That means melting of ice takes place. Ice at 0 degree centigrade changes into water at 0 degree centigrade. That means in this process there will be melting. During the melting or change of state, the temperature will remain constant. Therefore, here ice also at 0 degree centigrade, water is also at 0 degree centigrade. Therefore, the quantity of heat required for melting Q1 is equal to M into L. M into L, where M is mass of the substance, L is latent heat of ice. So this is L1. Therefore, during this process, change in entropy S1 is equal to Q1 by T1, that is equal to ML1 by T1. T1 is, say, 0, it's 273 K temperature of ice. Temperature of ice. Then, the melted ice. So, ice is melted into water. Now we have water at 0 degree centigrade. If we further supply heat energy, temperature of the water increases and reaches to 100 degree centigrade. Therefore, say boiling point. The heat required, then the water at 0 degree centigrade reach its boiling point. Reach its boiling point. We have to further heat it. Therefore, the quantity of heat required to rise the temperature is given as, therefore Q is equal to what? Heat required for heating. Q2 is equal to mass into specific heat into dt, change in temperature. Cv is a specific heat at a constant volume. Specific heat at constant volume. Therefore, change in entropy. Therefore, change in the entropy S2 is equal to Q by T integral first state for temperature T1 to T2, that is equal to M Cv integral dt by T T1 to T2. T1 to T2. Temperature changes from T1 to T2. Therefore, integral 1 by T is equal to log T. Therefore, MCV log E to the base log T2 by T1 to the base E. Therefore, that is equal to 2.303 MCV log T2 by T. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. So, the water has reached its boiling point. If you further heat it, if you supply heat further, then steam, water at a boiling point changes into steam. Therefore, here change of state will occur. Therefore, heat required for change of state Q3 is equal to again ml. Here L is called latent heat of steam, latent heat of vaporization or latent heat of steam. Therefore, change in entropy, change in entropy S3 is equal to Q by T2, Q3 by T2. That is equal to M L. This is L2 say. L2 divided by T2. So, for these three different parts we have calculated. Therefore, total change in entropy. Therefore, total change in entropy when ice changes into steam, S is equal to S1 plus S2 plus S3. We add all these three things. M L1 by T1 plus 2.303 M CV log T2 by T1 plus M L3 by T2. This is the total change in entropy when ice changes into steam. So in this manner, while solving problems, we have to calculate the entropy change at each stage, and we have to add it. Now, let us calculate the change in entropy of an ideal gas. Entropy of an ideal gas. Now, calculation of change in entropy of an ideal gas. Calculate change in entropy of ideal gas. When a quantity of heat is given to the system, when a quantity when a quantity of heat dq is given to a system, then let its internal energy increases by du, and it will do, and it does a work, external work. External work dW. Therefore, according to first law of thermodynamics, therefore supplied heat energy dq is equal to du plus dW, or dq is equal to du plus pdV. But change in internal energy depends on change in temperature. Therefore, what change in internal energy? Change in internal energy. du is equal to n Cv into dt. N is number of moles. If n is number of moles of the gas, Cv is a specific heat at constant volume, and dt is change in temperature, then internal energy increases by n Cv into dt. And therefore, from second law of thermodynamics, dq is equal to Tds. Therefore, P into ds is equal to n Cv dt plus Td. Or in other way, ds change in entropy ds is equal to m Cv dt by t plus P by T into dV. For an ideal gas, the equation is PV is equal to RT. Therefore, P by T is equal to R by V. This is nRT. nR by V. Therefore, ds is equal to nCv dt by T. P by T means R by V, nR by V, n R by V, n R dV by V. Therefore, the change in entropy, total change in entropy of ideal gas, when it changes or when it goes from state 1 to state 2, one state to another state. Therefore, integral 1 to 2 ds, that is equal to n Cv is constant dt by t, t1 to t2 plus n r integral dv by v, v1 to v2. In the other way, this is equal to s2 minus s1, integral ds is equal to s, limits are 2 to 1, therefore s2 minus s1, integral what dt 1 by t is equal to log t Therefore, NCV log T T1 to T2 plus N R log V. Again this limits V1 to V2. Therefore, S2 minus S1 is equal to NCV log T2 minus log T1. So, log T2 minus T1 is equal to T2 by T1 plus similarly M R log E. This is the V2 by V1. We can write in another manner, just 2.303 N CV log T2 by T1 to the base 10 plus 2.303 R log V2 by V1 to the base 10. This is the change in entropy of an ideal gas. Change in entropy of an ideal gas. So in this manner, while solving the problems, we have to use the formula related to change in entropy accordingly wherever we require. So that is it.